This great opportunity. It's my time to make a statement. It's my time to showcase to the world who Pedroza Diaz truly is.
You think that he got exposed his last outing?
I've seen the tape, and I mean he did pretty good on there, but Ronnie Rios was just being a little more aggressive, and I felt like Jason Velez got fatigued. I think he probably worked on that in this camp, so I can't expect what he did with Jason Velez. I mean, what he did with Ronnie Rios this fight. So I got to go in there and test them out, test the waters, and adjust when I'm in there.
Oh, so you definitely plan on taking these deep waters?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But if the opportunity presents itself where I get him hurt and I see that my punches are overwhelming them, then of course I'm going to be there and be aggressive and make sure that I take him out as early as possible.
Will body punches be part of the strategy? Because it seemed like he got hurt by those, especially in that third, fourth round, mid-rounds. Those body punches were killing him.
That's the game plan. I mean, the guy's tall and he's rangy, so I know that getting in there on the inside and cutting off the ring and digging to the body right away, that's going to break him down, and that's going to make him not move as much for later on in the rounds. I could land vicious blows to the head, so I'm going to dig to the body right away.
How are you mentally?
Mentally, I'm 100% ready, man. I mean, this is the big stage in my career, so I'm mentally focused. I'm well prepared. I feel like this is the moment that I've been waiting for my whole entire life. So I feel like I'm ready for the stage, and I can't wait till March 26th.
What was your reaction when you heard the news you're fighting HBO?
Oh man, I was shocked. I got goosebumps. I got butterflies all in my stomach when my manager called me, told me that there was a spot on the HBO World Championship Boxing. It was a dream come true, and I didn't know I thought he was just joking around with me, but then when he told me the opponent and stuff like that, I knew it was a real deal. So, man, I was very anxious to get in there, man, and I had an 8-week training camp, so I trained very hard for this fight, and I'm well prepared for it.
You mentioned that you sparred with him before. Who got the best of the sparring match?
Man, I don't recall. Those were about like 2 or 3 years ago, man. But we'll see who got the best of them come March 26th. It's gonna show.
How big a deal is it to get your name out there? Not just win, but like let people know who JoJo Diaz is.
It's really big. I mean, this is huge for me. I mean, I really want. There's going to be millions of people watching and thousands of people there at the arena. So I really want to make a statement this fight. And I want to showcase to the world that Pedroza Diaz could be the next big thing in boxing. So I trained very hard to put on a great fight for the fight fans, be very aggressive, and make it a war in there. And I hope Jason Velez is 110% ready, because I want him to be at his best, because I want him to showcase to the world a really great fight, and that's what I want to do come March 26th.
Do you think this will be the stage for the transfer from a prospect into a contender?
Absolutely, man. If I win this fight and if I make a statement, then I feel like I'll move to the contender division and hopefully get a world title shot by the end of this year. I want to fight tough opponents this year because I want to showcase to the world who I am, and that I want to fight tough opponents, and that I could get them out of there and win and come out and win decisively. So I really want to make a statement this year in the 126-pound division. So by the end of this year or maybe next year, I could get a world title shot.
JoJo, what have you done different in this training camp?
The only thing I've done different in this training camp was work with my strength and conditioning coach for 8 weeks. I usually do him for 4 weeks, but now we worked for an additional 4 weeks, and he got me well prepared, man. He got my legs nice and strong, my arms nice and strong, my body and my physique is tremendous, man. I feel like a beast in there once I step into the ring, and I can see it in the sparrings. I mean, whenever I'm digging to the shots and whenever I'm landing effective blows, I can tell that I'm hurting my opponent. So I really want to thank Daryl Hudson for getting me ready for this fight, my father, Pedroza Diaz Sr., for getting me well prepared, and Ben Lira as well for getting me ready for this fight.
Do you expect a war since your next game is Puerto Rican?
That's what I'm hoping for, man. I really want to put on a great fight for the fight fans. If the war presents itself and if he wants to bang, then I'm going to be in there and I'm going to bang with him, because I'm not going to step back and get in his range, because I know that if he wants to be aggressive and if I step back, he's going to be the longer guy, so he's going to be landing the effective shots. So if he wants to be aggressive in there, then of course I'm going to be on the inside and digging the inside and landing the effective blows as well.
Do you feel more pressure being it is on HBO? I mean, everybody wants to shine on HBO, so you get to stay on HBO.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pressure for this fight. I got butterflies and everything, but I know that I've been in big stages before. I mean, in the Olympics, there was 20,000 people there at the arena. There was millions of people watching. I also fought in Houston on the Canelo Kirkland card where there was 40,000 people there, and that was the co-main event. So I feel like I'm ready for those big stages, and I feel like once I get in there, my main focus is Jason Velez. I tune everything out. The only thing I hear is my father telling me the instructions in the corner, and the only person I see is Jason Velez. So I feel like I'm well prepared for this fight, and this is my moment.
Is there any pre-rituals that you do before the fight?
Yeah, pre-rituals. I make sure I get a proper meal before my fight, and I get my stretch on. Make sure that my body's nice and relaxed. And right before we head to the arena, I gather all the team. Me, my father, my mom, my managers, and my trainers, and we make sure we say a prayer to Jesus Christ, man, because I know that boxing is a dangerous sport and it's a brutal sport, and I don't want my opponent or me to get injured inside the action. So I always pray for my opponent. I pray for me and make sure that everybody's safe.
If you do beat this Jason Valdez, will you consider any champion at 126 for your next opponent?
If I beat Jason Velez and win decisively, I'm gonna have to go back to my manager and let him decide who I want to fight next. But it will be a contender, probably a prospect, up-and-coming prospect or a contender that's going to be fighting for a world title shot, because I feel like I am ready for those type of guys, and we'll see March 26th if I'm really ready. If everything goes well and if I win decisively, then I'm going to talk to my manager and we'll see from that on out.
Thank you.
Thank you.